Good Friday morning, Mount Olive family, friends of Mount Olive, all you tuning in to watch another Friday devotion. As always, I appreciate each one of you for the opportunity to do these, and for you, for you all who listen. Appreciate each one of you for taking the time out of your day to listen to these. You can get my screen up and share it with you. Taking a little time, as always, seems like there we go. Um, I hate that I missed Easter Sunday with you. Teresa and I were headed up to Charlottesville. She had some doctor's appointments, and some tests that had to be done early Monday morning for the one doctor she sees on Tuesday, and she saw another doctor later that afternoon on Monday. So we didn't get to come to Easter service, but I heard you had a good crowd and a very good message that Pastor TJ gave. He entitled this one in his Road to Resurrection series, "The Encounter," and that was in John chapter 20. He he this was the encounter in John chapter in 20 where between Jesus and Thomas. And let's look at some verses here. It says in John 20:24 through 25, it says, "But Thomas, one of the 12, called Didymus, was not with them when Jesus came." Now, Jesus had appeared to the other 11 disciples, or the other 10 disciples at that time, because we know Judas had went out and hanged himself. And so he had appeared to them before, and Thomas wasn't there. We don't know where he was at, but he wasn't there. And so Thomas didn't get to see him. And then in verse 25, it says, "The other disciples therefore said unto him, We have seen the Lord. But he said unto them, Except I shall see in his hands the print of the nails, and put my finger into the print of the nails, and thrust my hand into his side, I will not believe." And Thomas was having a crisis of faith. He had been with Jesus for 3 years. He had heard him teach. He saw him perform miracles. He saw him even raise the dead. And he saw him arrested and crucified on a cross. And Jesus was dead and he was buried in a tomb. Now, Thomas was having this crisis of faith, and he, like us, wanted assurance. He wanted proof that all would be well. Oops, sorry, wrong thing come up there. There we go. So I made this little graphic, and I said, we are all doubting Thomas. Pastor TJ said at one point, doubt had caused, uh, or doubt will cause us to withdraw, forsake, and miss the blessings. And that's what was happening to Thomas. The doubt Thomas was experiencing at the heartbreaking loss of Jesus that he loved is not like our own. When we experience a loss of a loved one, or a heartbreak, or a despair or sorrow, and even though Thomas had heard Jesus tell the disciples that this was going to happen to him, they all, like Thomas, had their own questions and concerns until Jesus had appeared to them previously. Now, Thomas, he just wanted to know for himself. He wanted to know for a certainty. And we are just like Thomas. When things happen to us, we have questions, we have concerns, and we want answers as to why this happened to us. We need assurances that God, you are in this with me, and that you have a purpose that I may not understand for what I'm going through. God, I want to know that you are near. That's what we keep asking. God, I want to know that you're near when all this happened. We want to say, just like Thomas did when Jesus told him to see and touch his scars, Thomas replied, "My Lord and my God." Now, Thomas, he saw and believed. and he got his answer. Now we've never seen the scars. We've never seen Jesus, but we know that he's there. And Jesus tells Thomas, he tells Thomas this. He said unto him, Jesus said unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed. Jesus says that we are blessed. We are blessed in the fact that we have not seen Jesus. We have not seen the scars. We've not touched his hands. We've not done any of that, but we believe in him anyway. So no matter what we're going through, no matter what's coming has come your way or what will come your way, let's remember that we are blessed because we have not seen, but we believe in him anyway. I hope you have enjoyed this devotion on Friday. Hope to see you at church Sunday morning. Let's be much in prayer for Brother Sean. I think from what I heard today, they were able to put a stent in, and everything is looking better. Pray for also Brother Gary Mullins. They had that requested prayer for him on Wednesday. Like we be much in prayer for my mom. As most of you know, a big tree fell into her house, and she's not able to stay there. She's actually staying with my sister here in Wise, but physically she's doing good. Emotionally, she's very distraught. It's concerning. She's 85, turned 85 back in March, and she just doesn't understand why this should happen, or can happen. And I told her, it could happen to any of us. But the main thing is we can replace a house, but we couldn't replace her. So be much in prayer for her as she struggles through this. It's going to take a while from what we're hearing to get everything settled out and everything. So you be much in prayer for her as well. I love each one of you, and like I said, hope to see you Sunday. Be much in prayer for who will be for Brother TJ. He gave us kind of a hint on Wednesday what his message will be. It's something that he said he had preached on before, but he's things that he had not seen in this passage. So he's going to preach on this Sunday. So you be much in prayer for him. Be much in prayer for those that will come that need the Lord. Love each one of you. Talk to you later.